All right, y'all. We must talk about it. I recently was on the internet and was going through YouTube after having a conversation with a few friends about this AI shit. And I have a few producer friends, and I'm like, yo, y'all need to check out Suno. And they're completely against it. They want nothing to do with it. And I just don't understand. So I got on YouTube today. I was like, you know what? I got to do some research. I got to do some research because they keep telling me it's not going to hurt them, but it's not good. And it's like, well, if you can't see the positivity in it, it has to be a reason why you dislike it. And it has to be hurting your industry in some fashion if you don't like it. Me on the outside in, on the film side, it's like, I see all the AI stuff that's going on, from scripting to doing shot lists to editing. There's editing programs right now, believe it or not, AI editing programs. You know, CapCut was already doing a lot of it, but now it's just like, what? What? There's a new one that just popped up talking about music video edit. Like, oh, hold up. We already had the podcast edit. So it's like, hold up. Like, hold on. So I've been dealing with it, you know, and I've been using them as tools. And same thing with Suno. I see it as a tool. Because there's been times I've gone to Motion Array or Storyboard or gone somewhere to get some sort of music, you know, for a commercial project or a highlight film or a wedding. And we upload it to YouTube, and it's supposed to be copyright-free claim. And there you go. There you go. I got hit with a strike. I got hit with not a strike, but a claim. And it's like, what? What? It's supposed to be. So for me, I've been able to use it and take advantage of the opportunity of having background music, songs for my shorts, songs for other videos, making things for commercials. It's been beautiful, especially without having to wait for someone to tell me that they can't write it, or they can't meet me at the studio, or they can't do this, they can't do that, or me going on a Fiverr and waiting a week. I can just do it in a couple minutes and pay $10. So I'm impressed with it. I love it. And there's a lot of people that don't like it. And I get it's disruptive. The whole AI scene is disruptive. It's disruptive. But Ray Daniels had a take on it, and I wanna watch this with y'all, and I want y'all's opinion. And at the same time, I'm gonna give y'all my opinion. So let's get to it.
Yo, in today's news of artists are never satisfied, artists are never happy. This is why executives, producers, stuff of that nature don't work with artists. First of all, the Timbaland, who has super producer, who has, I see, helping as many artists as he can, decides he's going to play in the AI world, which, why the fuck wouldn't you? Like, let me tell you what an AI thing is. Let me tell you what an AI character is. Mickey Mouse is an AI character.
Okay. Now, I will disagree. He worded this wrong. What he means by AI character, in my opinion, is intellectual property. It's like Mickey Mouse is the intellectual property. Hey Arnold, intellectual property. Pokemon, intellectual property. Multiple characters within that intellectual property. So it's like you can create a character and make music with that character, because we all know Mickey Mouse does have a Disney album. They have an album. They do. I want to say a Christmas one too. Especially when we were a kid, you know, you go in those Disney stores, they be playing the music already, or all the stuffed animals. You know, like if you grew up at going to a mall, there was a Disney store at your mall, and you know you saw them CDs. There was Disney albums. No different than how movies come out with albums, cartoons come out with albums. VeggieTales even has an album. Intellectual property. And they got merch. I don't see nothing wrong with it. There's a artist now. It's like a cartoon character out in China. I can't think of the name, Lao something. But anyways, they've been doing this for a while, and hologramming concerts in the most intellectual property. Let's get back to Ray.
Donald Duck is an AI character. Bugs Bunny is an AI character. You guys are looking at it wrong. He's going to make completely a character wrong, that he can have sing songs and things of that nature, sell products.
Intellectual property.
All these cartoonists and all these young kids TV shows are doing anyway. So why y'all mad at him? Plus, do you know how hard it is to push an artist?
Very hard to push an artist. No different than it is going to be to push this AI character they're talking about. The intellectual property, they still got to promote it. They still got to market it. They still got to introduce it to the world. Then people have to accept it. I was just talking to my wife about this, and I was like, it'd be way easier to do a cartoon character and pitch it to kids, like how they did Blippi. Blippi was bought. Like, that thing was bought for almost like 200 million, worth like $1 billion now. And they added more characters to the intellectual property after they bought the idea, which started off as a YouTube, like, what the, like, what are we not getting? They make music too. And it's like, it's just intellectual property is all it is. It's just a character, and you can have a series of characters, and they can all produce music, and you could be the owner of it. Like it's not difficult to understand in my world.
They gonna tell you, I don't want to do that. Jimmy Iovine famously told me one day, get you something that don't talk back. What is better than an AI artist that don't talk back? And we're still mad at him. Somebody just called me like, what you think about what Timbaland did? Ain't it vulturist? I'm like,
not at all. Listen. And that's another thing. I used to record artists as a kid, all the way till I was about 25 years old, which was roughly 12 years ago. I used to record artists in my house. And artists do talk back. They have opinions. You might tell them something, or you might have to approach it a certain way because some of them are emotional. You know, they're real prideful of their work, and you know, it is what it is. They're gonna bitch about it. So it's like you tell them you don't like something that they did, they might get all pissy. And it's like, sometimes you don't want to deal with that as a producer or an engineer or anyone that's literally trying to create a hit and you already have it in your head. Why are you coming to me to just press buttons? Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't pressing buttons here. So it's like, I get where they're coming from with that. You want to have something that you own, which is also your ownership. So not only are you canceling out the artist, you're also, so say you're a producer, right, that can't sing, but you write music and you make beats. This is perfect for you. This is perfect for you. You don't even have to deal with an artist, and you keep all your rights, and you don't have to pay. Like, I don't get where the lose is. I don't get where people are upset, or other engineers. I get that it kind of devalues what y'all do, but at the same time, it doesn't, because not everyone's using this shit. Not everyone understands what it is or where it's going or the direction or what's going to happen next. But you know. Get yourself some intellectual property. That's all I gotta say. Intellectual property, dive into it. Don't dismiss it. Don't let some of these other people tell you it's not a good idea. If it's not a good idea, that means it's a good idea for someone else, you know? Like if they're gonna lose money, it's because someone else is making money. So figure out what it is, use the tool, capitalize if you can. And if you're a producer, capitalize. Don't learn the tool. If I had an op, I would want to know what I'm going up against, all right? And if you're a producer, this is your op. Like, either use it as a tool, join forces, right? Join forces, or just shut up and move on, find a new career. I don't know how else to tell you. Shut up, move on, find a new career. That could be the easiest thing to do. Just move on, find a new career. If you're scared of something like a little computer that could play on a computer better than you. That's all I gotta say. I'm out, y'all.